Right.
Today there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking
still
to make
fixed?
big plays on the
Hell
field.
yeah, dude.
It's Brown
Get you guys'
Steelers
applications
going up
put
against
in.
Greens Bengals.
All right, cool. I say get your. What I'll do is I'll refer you, get your application in and stuff, and then, well, tell him at the same time get his application in, even when you're in the interview, or after you've had your interview, mention it to him. Be like, I got another guy coming. Trust me, they'll be happy. Matt, $5 million, a $5 million extension in our, and just what do you call it? $5 million extension and just payroll. That's how many people they're hiring. Yeah.
On your screen now,
they need, I think, 64 employees.
Wideout Antonio Brown is certainly someone that
they've hired about 30 right now, not counting the people who quit or got fired.
It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
Right.
Oh, I know. He was looking for. And they're going to face a third down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
Adam Jones is a really talented cornerback who's having a career renaissance.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. And his first carry, he loses the football. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Yeah. I love it, dude. Like right now,
let's see what Dalton
like
and he's taken down. Lawrence Timmons.
It just depends on what department you're in. Most people can just come in whenever they want on the weekend.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
So what you're hoping is that you figure out and then they do and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Yeah, sometimes. There's some guys that are mandatory, and then there's some guys that don't have no overtime. And it's they don't have no overtime, so they don't have to work, but they come in because they volunteer. And if you work 8 hours, if you volunteer, you can work. You only have to work 4 hours.
And following the interception, just any interception,
or you can do as many as you want. Just depends on what department you get in.
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They come out here in the eye. They'll run again with Bernard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Brandon LaFell, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And there he went quite a ways just to catch that ball. He started out lined up out to the right, caught it on the left side of the field.
So what does that tell us? That there was tremendous protection on that play. Because that's not going to happen very fast to be able to cross all the way from one side of the field to the other. Great job by the offensive line, keeping him upright and plenty of time to find him downfield. And, boy, they did it successfully.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
I gotta get a new mic. This mic sucks.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to say they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
God, I'm making these guys look
weak
as fuck. 0 for 3 and 1 interception.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Michael Johnson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Now Ben on 3rd and long. He's going to air one out. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. Taken from just outside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
On the screen, Bernard fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. He's going to run. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
Okay, 3rd and short, the mindset of the defense, probably playing the run first. But if you're playing any type of pass coverage, tight coverage, press coverage, and offenses often convert their routes at that point and go farther downfield.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Tyler Eifert, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score.
Beast in this guy, 13-0.
Every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
You're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Did you have your fantasy draft today?
3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Oh, yesterday, how'd it go?
Goose egg.
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to
this would be your first loss, right, Bob?
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Here's Jones. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They come out here in the I. They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
He's got his man here. It's Green. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Dalton, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Zebra! 380!
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it'll be 3rd and
10. You're playing the Browns right now?
Every play caller sheet.
Dude, if you lose to them, that'll make me feel so bad they beat me.
And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Yes.
Did they keep it in? They did. They
yes, I got it
on the
down
close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Nice.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance.
He's got a man.
Oh,
complete.
shit, he got him.
He's at the 40, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marcus Wheaton, 99 yards. And the Steelers get
Isn't it supposed to be like easier to block a field goal or something?
This kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going.
Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And at the end of it, he's all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Croft, 84 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away.
That would suck.
This field a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new
my
rule.
night off, or my vacation day,
15-yard line.
PlayStation goes under maintenance. That would
getting
suck.
set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
I know I had a lineman go down, so I went from having like an 85 lineman to 70. It was a guard. I was worried, but it didn't hurt me too bad.
It's second down. Dalton looking. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Third down. A shot here for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Trying to get it to Wheaton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll run it now.
What happens if none of us go to the
And he's able to plow
Super Bowl?
forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Brandon LaFell, his intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Another chance for Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
Damn, I thought it was only me. I can barely hear what he was saying.
A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
That's way better right there.
In his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Their dangerous wide receiver, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
Green,
just a little
but I got Willie Snead. I really like that guy.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Willie Snead.
But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Yeah, I traded for him.
Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
I picked him up, and I picked Emmanuel Sanders up. I got a decent passing game.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Going up top. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they really played well attacking the football.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, you got it.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I couldn't get him to take nobody else.
Offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
I traded somebody
offensive
from the
staff
Dolphins.
spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
It doesn't say who I traded you. Oh, you're playing against me. I don't remember who it was.
Second, the new touchback rule. There hasn't been a whole lot of talk about that.
Yeah, me too.
Now you start at the 25. How do you think that will impact things in the kickoff game?
I did make a trade
because I know some teams are going to sky
with
kick
the Cowboys for Sean Lee, their right linebacker. Just so I could trade for one of the wide receivers I got.
Teams who have those great return guys. Baltimore just signed Devin Hester, right? They signed him Sunday of the 4th.
$4 million deal.
Well, he'll bring it out from anywhere. What about Cordero Patterson in Minnesota? I think he's got the green light to do the exact same thing. This is going to be a fun rule to watch.
Here's Bernard. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cincinnati first down.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Dalton operating in the red zone now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Second and 10. Dalton once more. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the right side of the field.
And you're exactly right about the time, because that's not going to be a quick developing pattern, but also great sight lines for the guy throwing the ball to see a receiver cross his face and his sight line from one side of the field to the other. It usually attracts your attention. If you think he's open, you go ahead and deliver it, as we just saw there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on third down. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be fourth down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Jones on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. And quickly, they get to the line. And Dalton to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now Brown. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Over the middle here to Brown. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They come out here in the eye. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. Muscles him off. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited, because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock, because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Surveying the field. He's going to look deep down. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, well, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Brown, the lone receiver, left. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this is caught by Hayward Bay. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Another pistol look here.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing left side, it's complete. That one goes for 34 yards. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again on second and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Adam Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner.
Hell yeah.
Just think about how good that feels.
I'll be at work.
Because every team has a goal when they start the year to win.
Dude, I'm
just
a fan of the game. I'm a Atlanta fan, Seattle.
Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
I was, dude. I was, dude.
The home field,
now
the final stages.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a guy that kind of I get happy for all teams that win. But I mean, I'm a Bengals fan over anybody. You know what I mean? Like if it was Bengals versus Seattle, I want the Bengals to win. Or Bengals versus anybody.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time,
but honestly, I'm just a fan of the game.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know that.
Well, I'd say that runs
Donovan, same with him. He's strictly a Bengals fan.
This offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why they points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
It's second down. Dalton looking. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And this is one of those, Charles, as broadcasters, we dread a little bit. We had to go deep into the stat sheets and notebooks to find stuff to talk about.
I hope you didn't notice, but I was stealing your notes as the game went along. I was like, Brandon was ready to go. Plenty of information. I started stealing from page 15 and 16 before you even looked down.
So sue me. Who you, Judge Judy? Stacking the rubies. If life was a movie, then you could just call me the Goonies. You're not relevant. Trolling on the internet. No respect. Haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet. Big neck. Coming with the beat that's gonna break your neck. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? 'Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put my glasses on.
Coming to your city, sending bass into your earlobes, like your bleached out hairdos. We glowing in the dark, got the spark, about to flare the fuse. That's just how we do. Geronimo, parachute, skydiving off your parents' roof. Saw the magician's assistant in half, like who the are you? Who the are you? Who the are we? We be the dudes who just come over to water the lawn. We don't say hi, we just come over to walk your dog. We nice like that, we super nice like that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? 'Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Turn it up to 11. Blow it up, straight to heaven. Drop the big beat so they gotta listen. Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? 'Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Turn it up to 11. Blow it up, yeah, you can hear me now. Drop the big beat so they gotta listen. Yeah, you can hear me now.
We're awake, we're alive, got the fire in our eyes. We're the kings, we're the queens, and if this is just a dream, don't wanna wake up and let this feeling break up. We're running free, running wild, never running out of style. Got the fight, got the stuff, nothing never giving up, not gonna shake us. Nothing's gonna break us.
How do you find how much you have on your the cap to sign players and stuff? Okay.